Fuck. You gotta do this. Hey everybody, I'm John, and this is my show, Confessions of a Music Freak. And here, when you tune in, hopefully you do, I'm going to show you some albums I like and hopefully teach you a bit about them. So now let me tell you about this episode's music pick. Seba Jun, or better known by his stage name Nujabes, was a Japanese record producer, DJ, and composer from Minato City in the Tokyo metropolis. He is known for his mellow tracks influenced by boom bap hip hop and also the hypnotic jazz samples he married to these drum beats. His first solo album, Metaphorical Music, released in 2003, is no exception to this and is featured on underground MCs like Shing02, Star from Sign, Substantial, and fellow producer Pace Rock from 5Ds, while also featuring samples from jazz artists like Pharoah Sanders, Miles Davis, and Lyle Mays, to name a few. This album was not only raved about by fans and critics alike, but also introduced the world to Nujabes' unique style that would later go on to influence entire genres. The first song off Metaphorical Music is Blessing It. This is actually a remix to an earlier collaboration he did with Substantial and Pace Rock for Substantial's own album Substantial Evidence. The song was redone to include a sample of the main melody from Save Our Children by none other than Pharoah Sanders.
Substantial, Pace Rock, hip-hop apostles. Far from free down with this art you call rap.
As you can see, Nujabes draws heavily from the sample while still morphing it to his own style. A powerful way to open this album with the backing lyricism from the seasoned MC Substantial. So, the next song I have picked for you all is going to be the third song off the album, Lady Brown. For this song, Star from the group Sign lent his talents to Nujabes, who sampled the Brazilian composer Luiz Bonfa's 1978 masterpiece, The Shade of the Mango Tree.
Gold to a diamond, eyes forever shining. Your beauty alone inspire a nigga to rhyming.
So, before continuing with telling you all about Nujabes, I just want to let you guys know I recommend listening to The Shade of the Mango Tree. It's, in all honesty, one of the only songs that's almost ever made me cry. It's amazing. It's so, Luiz Bonfa is just an amazing guitarist, composer. He also, a fun fact, if you're looking for a nice foreign film to watch, the movie that he actually composed the entire soundtrack for, I believe it came out in 1959, is called Negro Orpheus. It's a Brazilian take on the old Greek mythology of Orpheus. I won't go too much into it because this video is about Nujabes. So back to that. So, as you all know, Nujabes was well known for his preference of taking somber jazz tunes and turning them into upbeat productions that highlighted the best of jazz and hip-hop. So if you marry jazz and hip-hop together, what you're going to get is the proto version of lo-fi hip-hop. So we're going to skip ahead in the album again, and I'm going to show you the song Highs to Lows, which again has the lyrical expertise of Star on it. What's special about this track in particular is it actually has a sample from New York State of Mind off of Nas's album The Illmatic. The similarities are subtle. Nujabes has taken the drums and put a more jazzy twist on them and made it softer.
So I could be leaving this day behind trying to sleep. Sleep is a cousin of death, said a wise man from Queensbridge on BT Blast.
In my breath, I never sleep, cause sleep is the cousin of death, beyond the walls of intelligence. Life.
What's going to make this sample so special is that the subgenre of hip-hop that Nujabes is most influenced by is going to be boom bap, which was created in New York City. This subgenre focuses heavily on a consistent bass drum beat with a snare, which creates the sound of boom and then bap. And then this was popularized by artists including A Tribe Called Quest, Mobb Deep, and of course, you know it, I said it before, Nas. So, one can say this is Nujabes' way of paying homage to the birthplace of one of his greatest influences. So, I got one last song to show you from this album, and that's Philo, with Nujabes' most frequent collaborator, Shing02. This duo is best known for their collaboration for the theme song Battle Cry from the iconic anime Samurai Champloo. The song Philo features a sample from the 1968 song Dexia by the Brazilian guitarist Toquinho.
They only do them nights, burn candles by the dozen guys, so fire, sheer energy.
The song itself offers an uplifting guitar that Nujabes again fuses with his own melodic style. Nujabes was a huge influence on a number of genres, and many artists, critics, and fans alike credit him with being able to capture the natural beauty of life and the spirit of his home country of Japan. If you like some of his music, I highly recommend listening to the entire album and also his other albums like Modal Soul and his soundtrack for Samurai Champloo Departure. This album was actually a collaboration with a few artists like Fat John to name one. Now, although Nujabes himself passed in 2010, his music and memory lives on. I hope you all enjoyed this show. I hope you come in for next episode of Confessions of a Music Freak. I'll see you all then.